YouTube. Hey Joseph, how's everyone doing? So, oops, wrong button. First time back in single player in a while. Doing pretty good. No school tomorrow, so happy about that. And I got my new monitor set up, calibrated the way I want it. New colors look amazing. Doesn't change on your end, it just helps me. So, back on Automobiles. Don't have anything new on here. But we got some harvesting we gotta do. But yeah, we got a lot of corn harvesting to do, so I gotta get this stuff done. Alright, post. Hello. So getting used to where my keyboard is placed. I moved it after my monitor swap around. Still not used to where it is. Before I changed monitors, I had it to the left of me because my new old monitor didn't allow me to have it in front because there wasn't space. But now I have space in front of me, so the keyboard is directly out in front of me now, where it should be. Oh, take care.
I'm gonna have to join in later. I gotta eat dinner here quick.
Okay. Hello. Turn up some. But yeah, new monitor. It's great. Still got some adjusting to do with like the brightness a little bit, but other than that, I got colors pretty good. I'm liking it now. Spent an hour today installing like an ICC profile and calibrating the colors to where I want it. Yep, no school tomorrow. Negative 30-degree wind chills. So guess what I'm going to be doing tomorrow? Getting corn harvest. And playing multiplayer, so looking forward to that. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's getting freaking cold here. I went outside for about 10 minutes today and out on the tractor. My face froze. So cold. Then after this, it's supposed to really warm up for, not really warm up, like 20 degrees. And then one day it's supposed to hit 30 something, 32, 33. And then it's going to drop back down and stay around the 20 mid-20s. But yeah, and that's a snowstorm that's hitting the East Coast right now. It's crazy. That's insane. Too far away to get hit by it. have a snow day than a cold day, but, you know, I'll accept any day. Yes I do. Not my own farm though. I do. I don't agree with you there though, but so we got one more pass on this one strip. And then I'll probably do the fields to the left of me first, get them done, and then move that way. Just get those two fields done real quick, they shouldn't take too long, and then we'll head that way, and we have two fields, two strips, and then one big field over there. And then here we got these two. That one's really small, that one's a little bit bigger. Yeah, there's 7 rows there, so it's an 8 row header. Really good. So yeah, we did hit 900 likes on the Facebook page today, so we're less than 100 away from hitting the 1,000. Here we're less than 30 away from hitting 700, so it's awesome. Hello. So put the 8R in the Great Plains chisel, and now we have the 7720 on the auger right. Figured the 8R would be able to pull the chisel better than that tractor. I think there is about 200 and some horse, which is not enough to pull the chisel. 8R has enough power, so decided to swap the two. So I can leave that hooked up to that and chisel when I need to. Hopefully once I get some of this corn off here, we'll be doing some anhydrous. I'm going to try to hold off on that as long as I can until we get a new tank. Waiting for that, and then we'll put down anhydrous. We'll just lease a DMI toolbar from the dealership and put down our fall anhydrous. And then eventually we will be getting a strip till tool that we can put down anhydrous with and strip till. So eventually that'll come along and go with the anhydrous tank. But for now, we're going to use the anhydrous tank with an anhydrous toolbar and put down our anhydrous instead of strip till. This is an 8 row. Plant medical press, cool. Yeah, is there any maps out there that you guys would like me to do a map tour of that I could try? Not saying I'll play and do a series on the map, but is there anything you guys would like to see, like a map tour video of stuff that people do? I'd be happy to do a map tour, a couple map tour videos, live streams or whatever. No Creek? I already did a map tour on that. Go back on the channel and there'll be a video there. I'm gonna get back to playing on that map. I might play on it again tomorrow. Update the mods, update some game or mods on there, and might play on there again tomorrow. Probably. Might do that. Might be tomorrow's live stream. Well, I might do a couple live streams. So that'll be fun. I'll swing back and get it on my way back to the auger way. Hello.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, they called off school for tomorrow, so I'm happy. Pod's fine. I'd have to download it. I could do a tour of it. Something like that. Download it. I know I downloaded.
We have a 2-hour delay.
You have a 2-hour delay? Yeah, they just shut us down. There's no delay for us. I've never had a delay start before. I've had early dismissal, but never a delayed start. What are you guys doing right now? Just like scraping the door and calling that, or is that really what you can do right now?
Yeah, just yards, cleaning dairy barn, stuff like that, chores.
Yeah, just day-to-day stuff. Yeah, there's still guys here with corn and beans out in the field, so I don't know what to do. I mean, I've seen plenty of days where they could go out there, but there's got to be specific reasons why they aren't going. I mean, right now there's 8 inches of snow on the ground, so I can see why they're not going. You have a 2-hour delay too? I've never had that happen before. It's either school or no school.
So is Chris your brother?
Yes.
You guys go to different schools then, or what?
Yeah, because I'm in high school then. Just because of that. He's younger than me, so I think he's about your age.
Yeah, he told me about that. I think
Yeah.
1-1 streamer or whatever.
Yeah, you guys are about the same age, so. But yeah, both of us don't have school tomorrow. They called it for both of us, which is good.
How cold is it up there?
Right now we're sitting in the single digits, touching teens during the day. Um, and then we've had a big wind chill set in for the last like 3 or 4 days, and tomorrow it's supposed to be the worst of it. I think it's supposed to hit like 3 degrees and have wind chills of like -30.
I'll be right back.
Okay. No, Farm Sim does not allow. Wait, where am I going? I guess I was gonna go do the fields in the other direction first. No, we cannot. Sadly, Farm Sim does not allow you to cut the stalks in bale. I wish that would make for another amazing feature to the game. For cow bedding and stuff like that, but. Yeah, I've never heard, I've heard of it, but I've never had a delayed start. We've been released a couple hours early because of terrible roads, but never, delayed start. We might, I don't know if I'll make a second cut of alfalfa this year or not. If there is, tell me. I've never heard of a corn stalk allowed.
Who's talking with you?
No, and I'm streaming, so I'm just talking to the stream.
Oh, duh.
Pull up. But yeah, if there's a corn stalk baling mod, please let me know. That'd be sweet. Making corn fodder and make Farm Sim so much more. Especially with like the corn texture fodder and stuff that I have, and the taller stalks, you can cut it and rake it and bale that. All it would take, I think, would be it would take a custom script for someone to allow corn fodder to have to be windrowed and stuff like that. So it would take a script to make it. I'm surprised nobody's done it yet. So what tractors do you guys have? I know I've seen a lot of them, but like, what's the numbers? Wait, do you guys have like an 88? Was it an 8820? Or you watching the stream? But yeah, with the new monitor and stuff like that, the game is so much nicer. Just quality, colors, it's clearer. Just the brightness and stuff, the levels look so much nicer. When I got this monitor and plugged it in and all that stuff, I hated the colors on it because the colors were too warm and washed out. But once you calibrate it, you get the ICC profiles installed and stuff like that. It's a beautiful monitor. If you're wondering what monitor I'm talking about, it's the Asus VG2248 UE or something like that. It's a very nice monitor. Nice tall 24 inch. off our headland patches here, which won't be much. That's really small field. We gotta plant our bitter reed up there too, which I might do. I'd rather focus on getting the corn off the field first. Well, I gotta get the corn off the field in order to do anhydrous for next year. But then I also have to plant winter wheat for next year.
Okay, I got one question. How'd you get your the lag to stop on automotive? Because I can't figure that out.
The lag on automotive? Oh, he posted a fix on his Facebook page. But the new version is currently under testing with Giants. It should be out in a few days.
I fixed the plowing myself, but I can't find like the file where the town grass is or whatever. I mean, I found the foliage file like it is town deco grass or whatever.
Oh,
Couldn't find it.
To fix the, I think it's in the map 01 i3D. You open that up with Notepad++, and I think the draw distance is in there. You change the draw distance.
Oh, I'll try that then. Cause I've been looking at the foliage and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah,
so that's probably what I was going.
It's not under the foliage folder where the textures are. That would just be solely for textures. But I think it's in the map 01 i3D. But yeah, I'm excited for the new version because he's fixed a couple things on it, like static cows. Like when they're at the feed bunk, there's a couple static cows there that never move. So he fixed that. Fixed a couple gates and stuff like that. So the map should run a lot better. Which for me, the map right now runs at a solid 60 frames. I'm not complaining. I know a lot of people can't play because they're not, I don't know, they're not able to fix the map. Which I can understand. That stuff can be pretty complicated if you don't know what you're doing. It took me a while to figure it out. But yeah, if you can't figure it out, Cameron, let me know and I'll help you out. Old John Deere combine? If there's a good one out there, yes. But as I know of, there's no good John Deere combines out there. Old ones. There's no S6 or 9550s, 9510s, anything out there, 9600. There's nothing out there that's good. The reason I'm using the Gleaner is because it's an awesome tool. There's an old John Deere out there that I don't know about, but
You have that 4320 from Stone Valley, right?
yeah.
That's a really good model. The only thing is the loader's a little weird.
What do you mean, like the sounder? Or like, what do you mean by the loader? If it's the sound, I think it's just the turbo that's making that sound. The 820 turbo? I could, but I really like my Gleaner right now. It's a possibility. I don't think that combine could run it. I don't know, can that combine run it around there? I don't know. I'd prefer to run an 8-row because of the amount of corn that we have to harvest out here. Looks like we might get 40-something% out of this too. And actually, now that I look at the weather forecast for FS17, it looks like it's supposed to rain today, so we'll get as much harvesting as we can done, and then if it rains, we'll have to switch over to planting or whatever. Because, obviously can't harvest in rain. I could do that, yeah. I know I have the mod. I don't have it set up to make the big bales. I haven't put the i3Ds in the bales. But the only reason I don't put in the i3Ds is because of, it screws up your whole game files. You can't play multiplayer or anything with it anymore, so I'd prefer to not do that if I don't. But if I can do it without switching any files around in the game, 9 to 12 row headers. 88 point. This seems awfully big for that town.
Well, if you're in the flats, 12 rows okay, but 8 rows probably in the hills.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. And for me in FS17, I feel like the 6 row is too small, especially for automobiles and stuff like that. A 12 row is too big for this cleaner. Since the older one, I don't think it should be a small row. Yes, I do agree with you. The in-game bales are seriously small. They're a little bit unrealistic, especially because they are small.
They're like, that's how small European bales I think are.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I'll be right back.
I have rear duals on a 4850, so I'd say put this one. Depends if you're pulling through hills or not. I mean, you don't really have to have duals. I'm gonna buy cows here too, really any time, because I have feed stocked up. I do have, I'll be able to get water I have water. This is the cab view. I can't move it around right now because I also looking for the cab. But in general, the cab view, it's pretty detailed. I would go through there, but there's a pretty big ditch in between the fields, so I'm just gonna go around. Then we got this field here. Take a couple passes on the end here, and then yeah, I mean, the round bales in game are small. Um, if I could easily replace the i3Ds without causing problems, I would. I might just switch to a square bale around this map. Uh,
Brad's square bill is pretty nice.
yeah, I'll probably switch to that New Holland because I'd rather. I thought doing round bales would be nice on this map, which it is, but there's just not a good American round bale. I mean, there's a round baler.
568.
Yeah, but that's the one that makes the big bales, and I can't do that without messing up the whole game.
Really?
Because you have to, I think what you have to do is you have to switch in some of the game files to accommodate for the larger bales. I could be wrong with that. Unless it automatically makes the big bales without having to switch IPs.
Well, I guess I haven't used it yet, so I really wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'll have to test it tomorrow. Probably on a different map, see
I never knew Brad had released his square bill until yesterday.
Oh yeah, you released it a little while ago. Our server group tested it around for a little while, and then he decided to release it.
Does he release a lot of his mods or no?
Occasionally. Something. Harvest beans next. I don't have any beans to harvest. All I have left is wood. I only had one field of beans this year, and that was over there. It's the first field I did. All I've got left is a couple corn strips and a big corn. I gotta plant that field before the week too. For straw next year. Wish I gotta buy cattle here soon. Wait, I'm not gonna do that today. I gotta see how much money I have and see how much I can buy.
That's what I hate about cattle with seasons. I mean, it's realistic, but it sometimes can suck a lot with the dying.
Oh yeah. Well, they have to have water and feed at all times. Otherwise, they do die. Which is unrealistic.
Sometimes can suck if you're trying to start out a save game.
Yeah, that's true. That's usually why I wait a year when I play a save game with seasons. I get myself a head start and then do it.
Same thing here.
Like I
Wow.
said, Dakota, I don't have any beans to harvest. All I have left is wood.
Wow, Nomad did a really good job on this TG.
Oh, is that New Holland? Yeah.
My first time getting it, I just got it in game. That's really nice. Holy cow.
Yeah. I've never seen one of those tractors in real life, but they look pretty cool.
I have. They're okay tractors. Not as good as like a deer. LOL.
I mean, I've been near New Hollands, but I've never actually been in them, so I don't know exactly what they're like. I heard they're very similar to Case, but I don't know. I'm sure there's
Well, the TGs, I think they have the same engine as a Case MX or something, but the hoods and stuff are all different.
Oh,
The only thing that really looks the same is all their like hay equipment and stuff like that. But they're still, the same TIH.
yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a favorite between New Holland and Case, I don't know, I'd probably go with New Holland. Just because, I don't know, I just like New Holland's better. I'm sure that would change if I was up in a cab of one operating, but...
Well, if it was me, I'd be with New Holland because the local New Holland deer is like right down the road, about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
No, not even. So it's where the Case IH is all the way up in Dubuque, which is 30 minutes away. So
Yeah, so just accessibility and stuff
yeah.
like that.
But that's real life,
Yeah,
not
that makes sense.
FS, you know.
Yeah.
But FS, I think I don't really like the case magnums in FS or really anywhere. I think they look ugly, but that's just me.
Yeah, there's a couple mods out there that are good, good magnums, but um, I prefer the T8s, which are pretty much the same thing as the Humvees.
I prefer the TGs. I like the look of them a little better, but that's just me.
Yeah, I
But the
prefer the
new,
8R, but
yeah. But I mean, really, when I get older, I wouldn't mind buying New Holland, seeing I like it, and maybe doing half New Holland, half deer.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind
So,
mixing some together. Um, I mean, I like deer, but I'm sure, I mean, I would like to try other brands too.
that's the thing. I can't. We have Massey, Versatile, Massey and Versatile dealer right down 7 minutes away, and then the other direction, 7 minutes away, is the New Holland dealer. Like I said,
Oh, wow.
and that's where we got the our speed rower and the
Oh,
our
yeah.
Gale skid loader. So
Yep. Yeah, you have a lot of
boys,
dealers close.
that's nice, but deer dealers are farther, which can suck sometimes.
Yeah, especially if you need parts and all that stuff.
Which I wouldn't mind demoing a New Holland combine to see how the twins are compared to the
Oh, yeah,
singles,
the
but
twin rotor.
or even a tractor, see how much there's better power or better stuff with it.
Yeah, just see how comfortable the ride is, because, I mean, how comfortable the cab is a big thing in a tractor.
Yeah. Well, they're both about the same size and stuff, so it's more the suspension. Deer's got better suspension, but
Yeah.
you kind of notice it, but sometimes you don't. It just depends on the preference.
Yeah, a lot of guys around here, I see a lot of deer. This seems to be pretty common, for tractor-wise anyway. I don't see many deer combines, but I do see a lot of
Really?
deer tractors. Um, I know one guy runs a Case 8120 axial flow. There's a couple guys with Gleaners. Actually, there's a couple guys with older John Deeres, like the 9500 series.
So there's not many new deers around your area.
Nope, I've never seen a new deer. Well, there is a couple. There's a couple. I have seen an S series before, and I have seen there's a 9770 STS that floats.
Yeah, you had a photo of it, didn't you, or something?
Yes,
You sent it to me.
there's a STS that I've seen it around here a lot in a lot of fields. So, um,
To be honest, we wish we had our 9770 back.
is that what you had before? What do you have, an S670 now?
Yeah, they're 9770s are like bulletproof, like they're just amazing combines.
Yeah, I love them. They're nice.
They look and they don't have all the emissions like the RF670 has, and
Oh yeah, all the DEF and emission stuff.
RX. Well, that 670 doesn't have DEF because it's only 2012, but
Oh, okay.
it has afterburner and that crap always. I bet we have codes at least 5 times a year with it, so
Oh, wow.
it
Yeah.
can piss you off. Which it's any tractor anymore, and you'll get a code with the DEF.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, the 83 with $500 hasn't had it yet, which usually they have it by now. Have one code or something, but
Yeah. I mean,
it's doing good.
all the new emission stuff I kind of feel is just, I don't know. What I
It's all
feel
because
is,
of stupid
I mean,
global warming. There's none of that.
I feel like they say, oh, farm equipment has such a big effect on carbon emissions and all this stuff, when I think really it's not farm
Cars.
equipment's fault. It's cars and cities and planes and stuff that
Yeah.
there's there's not that much farm equipment out there compared to cars.
But there's a lot. I mean, like cars is way higher.
Yeah, cars puts out a lot more stuff emissions than a farm would.
Because I mean, there's only 1% of the world is farmers. So I mean, think of that.
Yeah,
99% of the world, most of them have cars, or 1% of them have farm equipment.
yeah. And I live in Michigan, which is where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, a lot of guys around here run. I've seen a couple 8Rs. Just obviously low horsepower 8Rs, not like anything huge.
There's not big. Is there any big farmers around here? They're kind of smaller, like with 8Rs and
Yeah,
stuff.
around us they're smaller farmers. I don't think. I mean, around here a lot of the fields are small. There's not big fields or any contour strips or anything.
How many? What are the average acre size? You know?
I don't know. You know, the fields aren't that big. I'm not really that great at estimating acres. I don't know. But I mean, if you go farther north, just a little bit, like a couple towns north, the fields get a lot bigger, and the farms are bigger up there. And then even if you get like central Michigan, like Bad Axe or just central Michigan in general, you get some big farms out there, and you can go miles without seeing a farm or without seeing any houses or anything like that. And
Yeah, I wouldn't want to farm in Michigan. Too many rocks and really bad soil.
yeah, there's soil in some spots. I mean, if you can find good spots, there's definitely good areas.
But compared to Iowa here, I don't think we have one field that might have a rock spot, but everything else is black dirt.
Yeah, that's nice. Keep driving. Yeah, we have a lot of rocks here. That's a problem. We have, well, like where I'm at, we have lots of clay. Which clay sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, that's where we really shine. We have black, rich dirt,
That's
but
awesome.
we're in the hills. But Minnesota is probably the best spot to farm. Flat, big black dirt fields. But
Yeah, I mean,
farming up there is going to be a lot more money to get into it. Where down here you could probably get into it a lot cheaper.
yeah, in Michigan, it's hard to get into farming. Land is expensive. Really expensive.
Really?
Yeah, land's expensive.
I heard it was pretty cheap.
I guess it depends where you look.
Because I mean, you guys, your soil's not as rich as ours.
Yeah,
But I guess maybe there is stuff.
yeah, I mean, and then like once you get past, like central Michigan, you start getting into the north and lower peninsula. Um, you start getting into forest and stuff like that up there, and there's a lot less farmland. Like where my, like, I don't know, we're south of the bridge a little bit up there. Up there, you can see the occasional cornfield. Of course, they plant a really short day corn because you can't plant 110-day corn up there because it won't make it in time. But you plant a really short day corn, and
Are
then
you?
most of the farms up there are hay. That's pretty much all you can do.
Wait, so you're in north central Michigan, or?
No, southern. But like, once you go up there, we have a cabin. So it's once you get up to that area.
Yeah, I know North Michigan. There's not. If there's a farm, it's usually hay or cattle or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of dairy up there. Beef
Oh
cattle.
yeah, and dairy. Dairy's pretty popular in your area too, ain't it? Or no?
Not really. I don't really think there's many dairy farms.
Well, Michigan's known for dairies too, but I guess I really don't know where the spots are.
Yeah, they're probably farther north, because around us there's not many dairies.
You watch the Incredible Dr. Pole, or
No.
oh, he's a vet from Michigan, and it's kind of cool to watch him.
Oh.
He's like 70 years old, and looks like he's 40 or something, doing vet work.
Yeah,
You should check it out. It's on TV. Like, I don't know if your TV supports it, I guess, but
yeah. I mean, like, then once you get up into the UP, cross the Mackinac Bridge, you don't see anything up there. There's no hay, no corn, nothing. You can't grow anything.
well, once you get in northern Michigan, doesn't winter come like in September
Yeah, winter's
already?
yeah, winter's early up there. I mean, I guess it depends when the first snow is. But it gets cold up there real fast. You can't grow anything. You're lucky to get a couple more months out of the year in the summer.
So it's kind of like Alaska, you know,
Yeah,
summer.
you get a couple more months. Like, they're not as long of a growing season as us. You can't grow corn, beans, alfalfa, anything.
Can people double crop in your area, like wheat to soybeans? No, or no?
No, I've never seen anybody double crop.
Really?
I've seen, I mean, the closest I've seen to that is they harvest winter wheat and then plant winter wheat a few weeks later. That's the closest I've seen to double crop.
Really?
Which
well,
really that is.
I guess. Well, I guess you guys are pretty much still in the north, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, we're not like far southern Michigan.
Like, when do your winters come usually?
Sometimes we've had
November?
snow as early as Thanksgiving, and sometimes we haven't had snow till January.
So you guys are a little bit warmer than us, but yeah.
I mean, we've had snow on Thanksgiving before, like that time, but usually it gets cold before that, but it usually doesn't snow until late December.
We've had snow on Halloween before, so
yeah, we've been cold and like flurries on Halloween before, but we haven't had significant snowfall.
Yeah, one year in like the 90s we had 3 foot of snow or something during Halloween.
Wow.
Nobody was prepared.
Yeah. But I mean, right now we still have about 8 inches on the ground. It's blowing around, it's drifting, it's just
nasty.
Being annoying. Yeah. I like the snow, but when it's blowing around and drifting like that, it gets annoying. Especially because of how cold it is.
The only fun part about snow is plowing. I don't mind. I like plowing snow, but that's just me.
Yeah. No, I love it. That's really like the only reason I love snow.
And then I like, sometimes I go snowmobiling, but sometimes I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I like plowing snow. We'll go sledding sometimes. And then I just like how good it looks. I mean, it makes everything look so beautiful.
Summer makes everything look a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, summer. Yeah. I mean, I prefer. I don't know. I like a mix of summer and winter. Like winter, I don't like it as long as summer, but I like a balance.
You probably do all the lawn mowing around your place, then I'm guessing.
Yep.
What do you guys have?
We have a Toro 0-turn 60-inch deck. I love that. Knocks out the lawns in no time.
Is it a 0-turn, you said, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I want one of them.
There's so much.
We have like, we have like 3 acres of lawn now, and it sucks.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's 0-turn. You can get that done like like an hour and a half.
And we do all the ditches pretty much on our property, and then with all the little patches that, you know, you could probably haybine if it was flat, but it's not flat enough to haybine. Which sucks, because I'd definitely rather mow grass with a haybine than a lawnmower.
Yeah, I can see that though. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are closer to us, I'd love to I'd love to ride in equipment like that kind of stuff. Just I've never been in like big farm equipment.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I've been to fairs and stuff like that. You know, I haven't
Driven?
driven big stuff like that. Yeah.
None of your ancestors, or they're not ancestors, but uncles or something farm, or no?
No.
Hmm.
I don't. I honestly don't know why I want to farm. Like nobody in my family has done it, but
Yeah.
I'm just
So you're
interested.
saying
Yeah, I love it.
you're saying when you get older, you want to farm?
I do. Not like rely on farming as my full-time job kind of thing, but
But
like
you can always, it all can always grow in that though.
yeah, I would like to
No.
own 50 to 80 acres, a family farm on the side, and like county work or look out for the county or something
Yeah,
small on the side.
the best way would be to, or go work for a farmer full time and farm on the side,
Yeah,
because then you'd be learning
you'd be
and
learning yeah
you're
as you
still
go.
doing what you like.
Yeah, I mean I work for a farmer now, but it's not like a large scale grain farm.
'Cause how big are they? Like
No,
old
600,
equipment, or
600 acres, about 600, and they do vegetables.
what do you do then? Like around there?
I right now I think well this year I worked on harvesting vegetables and all that stuff like beets and cabbage and stuff because that's the time I joined in and that's the thing we were doing. Um,
So you like run the tractor and the wagon, or you're picking?
Both. He's very good about rotating jobs. So he'll let us drive the tractor for a while, then he'll make us pick
Well,
and
that's good.
stuff like that. We get to do a little bit of everything.
I
So
know one thing I wouldn't be able to work for a guy that just makes you do one job,
yeah,
crappy job. That's one thing I like to do when I get older. Switch around. It just keeps everybody happy, almost.
yeah. You get to
Instead of
rotate, try new things.
having one guy just run grain cart all day, that'd get boring.
Yeah,
Which it is boring for me, but I can't really say anything. Or I'll just be told to maybe not show up.
yeah. I mean, for me, I would love running grain cart, but I'm sure after a while I would get tired. But for me,
Well,
never
crap.
doing it before, I would
But
love
if I could just rotate half the day, I'd run combine, and
it. Yeah,
half the day I'd um, run grain cart. I'd be just fine with that.
yeah. I would love to run a combine. That'd be something cool to do. I've been in combines before, but I've never actually ran one myself.
Who's
Look,
what's the biggest combine you've been in?
I want to say it was a 9500 John Deere because it was like when I was in like third grade or something like that. I went up to a farm my grandpa used to work on and run the
Your grandpa
combines.
still work on that farm then, or
No, uh, no, it was earlier when I went there. It wasn't. It was way before that. I was really little. I was looking to work there, but I found someone else that was more willing to let me work there, and I felt like I would enjoy it more.
yeah, one of these years I'd like to change things up a bit on our farm, dairy, beef, and do watermelons and sweet corn and pumpkins, and then do a
Yeah,
little bit of wheat during the summer for straw selling and stuff. Because
yeah,
with corn prices the way they are, they ain't even worth, you
yeah.
know.
It's
Wheat,
yeah. I've heard
or
bad
wheat,
things about the corn prices.
or wheat, we could have 100 bushel wheat in our area easily, and you know, and it's still a good price for wheat. I think, yeah, if I remember.
Yeah, I think wheat's fairly good.
It's not like the best, but you're at least making a little money compared to corn
Yeah.
and beans right now.
They're like what are beans like $8 or are they lower?
It's too sad to even say, almost.
Oh, thought beans were higher than that, but
Well, they were going strong, and then 2015, I think, was the last year or the year everything kind of slowed up. Like milk dropped to 12 and stuff like that. But beans stayed around 10, and they just really tanked because people think it's a good idea to overgrow beans so they can make money, but then they
and then the market
just lose.
fills up, and
Yeah,
yeah, that's yeah. You
same
don't.
with dairy. If dairy doesn't get any better, I know when I get older, I wouldn't want to do it. Not enough money into it to make it.
I've heard a lot of dairy farms are having problems, especially the small ones.
Yeah, there's 9,500 cow dairies going up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. It's just,
Wow.
you think they'd know better not to run everybody out, but they must not.
Yeah.
And it's nuts because they'll still make 12 million a year or something, where we can't even get close to that.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's yeah. I mean, you'd think they'd be able to keep their farms up if if they have that much cattle and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
I almost I heard someone talk the other day. I don't know who it was, but they're always saying like the big farms, it's better to work for a small farm than it is a big one because the big ones are more susceptible to a lot of business. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done with this cornfield. We'll be able to park up the combine and might switch over and do a little bit of chisel plowing. We got 3 cornfields done today. I think that's pretty good. I think we'll switch over and do some disking actually in the one cornfield over there. Gotta do some disking and then I gotta chisel plow the bean field. Actually, I might get a head start on chisel plowing the bean field today. There you go.
Sorry about that. Dad came in.
That's there.
Now I just made a sign click that said, knock before you come in. Because I'm using my phone.
Oh, yeah. So it picks up everything. Yep. But, what is it? It's already 8:45. Wow. Yeah, the farm I work for right now doesn't even have a
Just,
Yeah, the farm I'm working for right now doesn't even have a combine. They just hire someone to come in and harvest. They got rid of their combine a while back or something.
I think it'd be a cool experience to work on a vegetable farm. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it gets tiring if you're out in the cold.
Yeah.
It's like 30-something degrees out. You're cutting beets. It's not fun. But on
Cutting
warmer,
beets.
on warmer
They go,
days, it's nice. What was that?
wait, what kind of beets? Like sugar beets or?
No, just red beets.
Oh, yeah, the ones you like put in soup and stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't eat them things. They're kind of gross.
Yeah, we were out there one day, I think it was like, I don't know, 20 to 30 degrees, and you can't wear thick gloves because you can't do anything. So you're wearing
Yeah.
these really thin gloves,
And they're freezing.
and you're freezing out there. And
Why they have to do it so cold?
we had to get stuff done. We were finishing up. We had to get stuff done. We're running out of time. It was already December, and we're still out in the fields cutting. So we had to get some
Tell them to
stuff.
get their butts going.
We can't really move any faster because you can only pull beans so fast with 3 guys working.
Wait, he has 600 acres of vegetables and
No.
only has like
Most
3
of
guys
it-
working?
Most of it's corn and beans.
Oh, okay.
There's only maybe 10, 15 acres of vegetables. So.
That's what I'd like to have for sweet corn, pumpkins, and watermelon, but I'd have to find somewhere to run it, you know?
Yeah.
The only really crap part is about vegetables if somebody comes out there and picks them themselves, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's a...
Where field corn, they really can't do that.
No, it's not worth doing field corn like that, but sweet corn, I could see someone doing that. Or,
I think I had a few thieves this year picking the little patch.
yeah, that's not nice.
There was one row that looked like it didn't have as much as it should have, and it looked like somebody was pulling off of it, but what do you do, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, you could put up a trail cam, but just to see.
That wouldn't be worth it, you know? Because they'd just park off and you couldn't even tell who it really was. Unless you knew them personally, almost.
Yeah. I have a trail cam out just to see what animals and stuff go through. It's actually kind of interesting to see how many deer actually go through.
God dang deer. I don't like them things.
No.
That's why I want to hunt them next year.
Because I've had my first year gardening and stuff like that, I had severe deer problems. Like my whole garden was getting destroyed and stuff.
I could about imagine.
Tried different things to stop them, and it didn't do it.
They didn't work?
So my next year, I finally found something that would help me, and it's called liquid fence. So it's a spray you put around the outside, and deer absolutely hate it.
And they can't walk in because they
No,
hate the smell?
They don't walk in. Yeah, they can't. They hate the smell of it.
Well, if you actually walk in, just kind of stomp through it, or no?
Like, I mean, humans can't smell it at all, so it's nice. You can do whatever you want, not smell it.
No, I mean, like, and the deer, like, well, a few deer would be a little smart and just walk right through it.
Yeah, I've had a couple deer go and walk around, but...
I wonder how that'd work with corn. I mean, you put it around all your fields with a little hand sprayer.
Yeah.
And not have any deer problems on.
Yeah, you gotta spray it after rain falls and stuff like that, because it washes away, but overall, stuff works pretty good.
You can probably gain 10 bushels an acre with it.
Yeah,
after
especially
I think of it.
on headlands and stuff like that, where you lose a lot of...
Years.
Yeah.
And every other thing they have.
I don't think it would be worth on a huge, like a commercial scale farming, but like...
I could see it. I mean,
I mean, you
just
could
had...
see it, but I don't know if they... I don't know.
I mean, if you could hire a guy that would, like, do things around the farm, then every rainfall he'd be there doing that or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of work, though. I mean, you'd have to do it on your fields that you have the most problems with.
Yeah. Every field, unless you're small, it'd take forever.
Yeah. I mean, it really helps me, especially with my sweet corn and all that stuff, because the biggest problem I had this year was Japanese beetles on my sweet corn.
I hate Japanese beetles.
They're so annoying.
And I don't know whoever brought them over. I don't know. Whoever brought them over was really dumb. Because they're invasive and they do nothing except ruin everything.
Yeah.
I've wanted to go tour a big sweet corn farm. See what they do for beetles. Because, you know, they have to have some issues or something. Or unless they only get a few years that have it.
Yeah. I mean, they love to
And bean leaves too. We've had an issue with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember one time they sprayed it and there was like 25 beetles on each plant. It was nuts. You lift one up and then all you see was
Oh, wow.
bean
Yeah,
or beetles.
they're annoying. I ended up putting a fence up around my sweet corn too to protect it a little bit more. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I still continued to spray anyway. And I've never, I, well, the deer weren't a huge problem. Once the spray started kicking in, they stayed away. But the first year gardening, I had deer problems, and I lost my garden to a flood in August because of our clay
A
soil.
flood?
Yeah,
Like,
like
is
6
it like
inches.
this on a this like on a hill or is it in the
No, it's
bottom
completely
almost kind of
flat,
deal?
but um, uh,
Just
it was like
6 inches
first
of
year
water
we
sitting
had a
there.
drought pretty much all summer, not much rain at all, and then
So you're watering.
so we were watering and stuff all summer, and then like mid-August we had like 6 inches of rain at once, and the ground couldn't take it in, and flooded the whole garden, and I lost it.
Gosh, I'd be pissed.
And then the year after, which was this year, um, I got a little bit smarter and put in a drainage system.
Well, what would you do that with? Just PVC pipe or?
Well, all I have is furrows, well, in the garden, just little furrows that lead into a big one that run out, and then they run into a pipe which leads to a 55-gallon barrel. And
Is that thing you were digging with your tractor or whatever? That big long.
no, that was a different drainage tile. Um,
What was that for?
that was just yard drainage because it floods a
Oh,
lot, so we
okay.
just buried a tile there. But so that pipe leads out of my garden into a 55-gallon barrel, and then I have a sump pump in there, and it throws the water out of my garden. So
Yeah. I think one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make find something like in Nebraska they have like these hillers or something like that. I think they're called,
oh yeah, yeah, I think so.
and they go in between the rows and there's like it like makes the water just sit in the plant row usually,
Oh
so
yeah,
they really don't have to worry about
yep.
losing water from irrigation. So you guys were dry all summer this year, or is this last year
This
again?
is last year.
Oh, so you guys did have a drought last year?
It was starting to become a drought. I don't think they can officially considered it a drought last year, but it was close.
Really? So you had like no rainfall or just a little bit
Very little.
late summer?
Very,
Huh.
very little throughout the year.
That would have been considered a drought year.
I don't think we had enough water in the ground to not consider it a drought. It wasn't severe. It was just getting to the point. And then we got a ton of rain after that. Solved our whole problem. Then
That would really suck.
it killed my whole garden, but and then
Yeah.
this year we had a very good year. Even amounts of rainfall. And when we did get heavy rains and stuff like that, my garden drainage took care of it. So
Yeah. I know one thing, about what I'm gonna do next year. I got this little like there's this little patch of grass that we had cleared out by this timber, and um it's really wet. Like you have to find a dry spell to get a cultivator down there or something to
yeah,
break it up a little bit for seeding. I was gonna put sweet corn down there, but there's timber right next to it, so we're gonna try pumpkins and then put a little electric fence around it, see if that might help. I don't know if it will or not.
yeah,
See if they'll deal with coons. Won't try going after them, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I grow a little bit of everything, pretty much. I've got a pretty big garden, so I can fit a lot of stuff.
Is that spray for every animal or just deer?
I think it's like deer and rabbit.
Oh, I didn't know if it could be for raccoons too.
I don't know. It might work. They don't list it for raccoons, but it might work for raccoons too. I don't know. I know they have
I
specific.
really don't even know though if raccoons would touch pumpkins. I think they'd touch corn, but worse. But
Yeah, raccoons love corn, especially when it's just getting, especially sweet corn when it's getting to that ripe stage. They love it.
it's just juicy.
Yeah, they love it. Deer more bother
Gotcha.
the plants when raccoon love like the ears more. That's what I.
Only thing, this Kinsey planter sucks for turning. Jeepers
Oh,
can't talk.
the
You,
third was it the 3600 or something 1600?
yeah, it's a good planter though. It needs some different colors. Has a few like ground issues where it'll start falling in ground if the
Oh yeah,
ground is uneven, and
yeah. It has no flex.
yeah, it has no flex and a few little things, and someone fix it and release it. Or if I tried, it'd be a
I
really good planter.
I have a new a version of it that I downloaded from Facebook somewhere. Um, that someone added fertilizer to it, fixed it up a little bit. I'd have to try
Hmm.
it and see if it actually flexes or not. I don't think it flexes, but I know I think they fixed a couple issues.
Yeah.
It's
Heck, I
if you're watching, it's right. It's this one here.
just wait. I'll watch
Yeah,
here.
yeah. There's one there. I don't have any tractors available to hook it up to, but
I'll go there live quick. Don't walk away from it. So where's it at again?
it's this one here.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I'll
Oh,
I'll hook
so
it
the
up.
fertilizer is added.
Hook it up real quick.
So there is fertilizer added to it.
Yeah, they added the liquid tanks to actually work.
You wouldn't mind sending it to me, would you?
Yeah, I can do
Well, I guess find out if it, it's still the same old piece of junk. Yeah,
that.
I guess.
It has features added to it. It does need a new color still, but at least it's complete.
I mean, the color ain't too bad, but Kinsey could be a little better.
Yeah.
It's a little too dark, but you really don't notice until you get close to it. I don't know. I think Kinsey is more of a New Holland blue, almost the same, or a little darker, if I am correct. But I haven't really looked and shaded, see what they have for paint difference.
Yeah, they're a little
I
bit
don't know.
different, but
If I ever do anything to John Deere mod, definitely take KMN's color for the,
yeah, he's got it
that.
on
He
both.
has yeah, he's got that deer green. You're like good, I think.
Yeah, this it's out. I got it just sitting on the field right now. I'm not planting anything, but
What's So Brad said he'd let me join the server or
oh
no?
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Because I didn't see that, but he changed my nickname to Instagram, famous Instagrammer or something like that.
Yeah, we all have nicknames, but everyone was so excited when I added you in.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't know.
everyone's like,
I didn't
hey.
know that. Well, I didn't know Brad followed me. I know I followed him on Instagram because I seen his account, but I never really, seen if he followed me back.
Yeah, and then he said he's gonna work on getting a mods folder together for you. So
Wait, so they deleted the old one, or
what was it?
did they delete the old one? Is that why they need a new one, or what?
No, because it was just all the files were scattered around the chat. So he's just gonna try to get them all together in one place for you.
Oh. Whose 7000 series deer is that? Is that his or?
Yeah, that's Brent's.
Gosh, that thing's nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it on that server if I'm able to join, or, I mean, get on my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
They haven't fixed it yet.
Um.
Is it actually a Deddy server, or is it just like multiplayer?
No, he just hosts it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just
Oh.
hope his Wi-Fi is good and my Wi-Fi is on point so I can join.
Yeah. My Discmine has a little slight problem.
What's that?
It's kind of stuck in the barn.
Is
It's
it the full type or the?
yeah, it's a Discmine, full type.
Oh, I didn't know if it was the self-build.
No. It's that pole shed on Autumn Oaks at the old farm.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of wedged
Stuck around the
itself
pole.
between two posts.
Ooh,
Somehow.
that'd be fun. So you have to reset it?
Yeah, I'll have to reset that and go get it. 'Cause it kind of got itself stuck.
I guess I was thinking about just seeing if I could find somebody to help me fix the Autumn Oaks and start a save game tonight, but I'm not gonna do it once if I can just go wait for the new one to come out with a few other things that are fixed.
Yeah. Oh,
Like static
fell in the story pit.
like static cows I cannot stand. I hate them things when they freeze up like that.
Oh yeah, and they're
Unless the modder's working on it, I'm like really mod authors like at least give a good product out there, you know.
yeah. Oh, I keep falling in the slurry pit.
Gosh, UMRV or DR modding, they haven't been
Yeah, I haven't heard
active.
anything from them.
I know version 3 is supposed to be out before Christmas, I think he said, or something like that.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
But, what was it? I seen he posted on Facebook at end of November he's working on another map now already.
Yeah, Front Range or something.
It looks like a cool map with the
Yeah.
mountains in the back.
Oops.
Did you see that 8320 that all these private guys are putting around?
The 8320.
It's like an 8020 series with no duels in the front. There's a guy on an Archie that has it and stuff. It's a really good looking one.
I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like.
I think UMRV has it in, or DR Modding has it in one of the photos of Stone Valley, if I am correct.
Oh, probably.
All I know, it's a nice tractor. It looks, I want my hands on it, but it's probably private again, so.
Yeah, sadly.
Sucks that the community's like that. Everything used to be released, and now nothing's released almost anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I see reason to it, but then again, I don't. For some people, some people don't have a reason, but I mean, if
LB,
I kind of feel like if something of yours gets leaked, it's almost your fault for giving it to the person. Because if you wanted to keep it private, you should have kept it private.
what are the few that have been leaked, like mods? I guess I really looked at them before.
County or
that was leaked?
Yeah, that was originally leaked.
But ended up uploading it though, right?
Yeah, he ended up uploading it to American Eagle Modding and said it was his last
I was
release.
gonna say. Last release for his life, or?
For FS17 at least, he said.
Oh, I mean, all his maps are 4Xs and details, you know.
Yeah.
I'm currently on County Line. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, County Line. I used to play on that map all the time, but I just kind of got bored of it.
See, I played on it, then I somehow lost it, and then miss it a lot. And it's a good map, and still got functions where Mills County is really boring.
Yeah, it is.
No Creek does not like to play course play very well with fields wise. 'Cause I'm one of them guys that likes to have courseplay while I'm playing single player.
Yeah, I've never used Horseplay at all.
It's awesome for single player though. For like running green cart, that's what I love about it. But I can't use it in No Creek because that guy has his field line outlines all messed up, like really bad
Yeah, I mean, No Creek has
issues.
weird field shapes anyway.
Well, any at the field shape is more like I don't think he has them like numbered or he doesn't have the outlines numbered with the right field.
Oh.
Like I know 27 was like 29. Actually, it was weird.
Oh.
It sucked because that was when I was gonna, combine and
Oh,
could
yeah.
have a grain cart operator. I'd like to do an edit to it, but I just haven't really had the time to do it. Do you follow that? Do you follow that 920 modding on Instagram too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends with him too. He's good, like good.
Yeah.
You see that small deer chore tractor he's got?
I
It's
don't
like a
think I have.
7420,
I
but
don't
it's
think
like a smaller, nice deer. Like it's a good tractor. It ain't like all problems, and has a nice loader with it. Where anymore in FS17 you can't really find a good loader that matches. And
Yeah, that matches the color and all that stuff in the
because
tractor.
all the deer loaders out there are either just pieced together quick and thrown out there with a tractor, but
Yeah.
yeah. He's gonna release that, and then he's got the slinger that's like smaller. It's like medium between
Oh.
Joe's and that one that's on American style modding, the 8118 orange
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
It's like in between there, and it's a pretty nice slinger because it has like the old style with
Oh, yeah.
the door flips up and stuff. It's pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna release that or not. I guess.
Yeah, because right now on Automox I have the Coon Knight, the big one. Oh, it's a nice spreader, but yeah, I like the Slinger spreaders.
Yeah, they're some of the best solid spreaders out there when you're coming slops and frozen.
Yeah.
Because you could take a vertical beater or a box spreader, throw a frozen chunk in there. I'll tell you which one's gonna snap chains. It's gonna definitely be a vertical beater or box spreader.
Yeah. I've heard a
Then
lot. I've heard a lot of
you
happy
take
people with Slingers.
yeah, we're definitely happy with ours.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that the Joe's Slinger is the same as ours, and the 8Rs that are out from KMN are pretty much exactly like ours. So I can pretty much match it up pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. What 8R do you have? Like a
The 8345
8345.
R.
Alright. Nice.
Them are some of the most popular 8Rs, I think, for like the series so far.
Yeah. Hey
Because
4040. How's it going? But yeah, yeah.
is he in?
Yeah, he popped in. I don't know if his mic's working or not.
Looks like what's that red outline? Do you know what that means?
Red outline on.
His profile picture.
Oh, I don't know. It's not showing up on mine.
Oh, it shows up on my phone here.
I'm gonna reset. No. I don't know what I should do right now. I don't want to harvest corn.
What do you have for a grain cart on Automox there?
The Brent V800.
For some reason, I can't use that thing anymore. I get so sick of seeing it.
Yeah,
Because it's like the only small grain cart, and I get so sick of using it, I quit using it.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually unload it into the semi right now. I got it. It's about 85% full. So I'm gonna just unload that and then so it's ready for next.
And that Brent, it's a really good model. Like, they did an awesome job, and I'm glad they released it and everything, but gosh, it's like the only good one, small one out there. So then you use it so much, you get sick of seeing it on your farm.
Yeah, I love
I
using it. Once he fixes the track option on it, I'm gonna switch it over to
What's wrong with
tracks.
the tracks?
They spin too slow. They don't spin in sync with the green car. So
Is he? I thought he fixed that already, or he
he
didn't.
tried, but it didn't work. So once he's working on a fix for it, I think he said. So working on 3D tracks and all that stuff, like new animations and stuff. So
What is this page again?
corn crib modding.
Oh, it is that. Yes.
So once he fixes that, I'm gonna switch it over to tracks because
Tracks are awesome.
I love tracks.
And in real life, I can't stand them Brent V series green carts. They look too ugly to me.
Oh,
I really can't. Like, I'll look at one and I'm like, just disgusted for some reason.
yeah, I've seen. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this back down the road. I've seen one Brent V700 in real life. It was down at an Eco dealer around us. They had one out for a while.
Yeah. What's my favorite cart's got to be out of Brent's are definitely what's it called? Avalanche. I love
Oh,
them carts.
Can
yep,
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
yep.
About time. I need to use my phone. I couldn't get it to work on my computer.
Oh, how's it
Good.
I'm using my phone and headphones. It works pretty good.
It's like my headphones work with my phone, but not my computer.
I mean, you're still a little muffly, but it ain't too bad. We can still understand you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So we gotta take in a load of corn right now, and then unload the Argo wagon again. I'm gonna store all the corn I have right now. I'll sell it off in a little bit. Well, actually,
Gosh,
I gotta check what prices are. I might sell some now.
gosh, I really think this TG from Nomad would look perfect on a slinger. It'd just look really good.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
probably would look good. Corn
Y'all gonna be
prices.
on Discord tomorrow?
Okay.
No, y'all
What
gonna
time?
be on during the day?
Yeah, I probably will be because we don't have school. So
They closed ours this evening. It was like negative for tonight. It's like -20.
yeah, for us it's supposed to be -30 tomorrow morning, so they canceled.
No.
But right now, corn price at Farm Sim is $932. Sounds pretty good.
That's what do they go by with like? Do they go by like ton or pounds or
It's
what?
per 1,000 liters.
Gosh, I wish they do bushels and then it'd be
Yeah.
389 bushel would be a lot more realistic. But
Yeah.
I guess it's probably how they do it out where they're at in
Yeah.
Europe.
Germany or whatever it is. I think I wish they had an option to switch between liters and bushels in the game, so you could
Yep.
depending on which side of the game you're playing, you could switch between.
Well, I'll have to give credit to other countries. The metric system is 10 times easier than our U.S. customary system with measurement.
Yeah. But
When
yeah,
it comes to like measuring in feet and miles and stuff, I'd rather take a metric. I can tell you that.
yeah.
10, 10, 10.
Right now I'm used to the U.S. system, so it's easy. But
Yeah.
if I had to learn it, I wouldn't know what to do.
It ain't that too hard though, because it always goes by like tens or fives or. And my planner's not stopped working. Oh great. Whoops.
Yeah, I mean for the U.S. system though, I mean 3 feet in the yard, stuff like that. I mean you get used to it after a while. But I mean I wish we could measure in bushels. That's one thing I've always wanted.
Yeah. that. I wish you didn't have to plow. I wish plowing would be like every 3 years in seasons.
Isn't it?
You know? No, it's seasons. It's still like every 3 growths, which is kind of stupid, I guess. I think.
Oh.
I mean, you should be able to choose if you want to plow or not.
Well, you can. You can turn. Well, can you with seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn
Yeah,
it
you
off.
can turn it off, but I mean, I wish it'd like be a little more realistic. Like tillage, I wish there was like a difference, like with vertical tillage or
Or versus
regular
cultivating, or
tillage.
yeah.
Or, yeah, disking, or there's like conventional ripping versus like disc ripping. Conventional, all it does is breaks it up and then it just leaves a line there.
Yeah.
Really don't, nothing comes up with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there. I don't. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the guys over there don't know what vertical tillage is. I'm pretty sure it's just a North American thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty, but I think they invented vertical tillage, or
Well,
like
I know.
minimal till.
Doesn't Batterstad or whatever has like a vertical tillage?
Oh yeah, they're 20 years ahead of us when it comes to tillage and stuff. Give them
I mean,
credit for that.
I do like the concept of vertical tillage, so.
It's we have. I don't think we'd ever leave it unless they do really something stupid with it.
Yeah, I like it. I like vertical tillage. I mean, for some people, no-till works, but for me, I would almost rather mix the stalks in instead of having corn stalks standing there for 3 years. But,
Yeah, and chop them up and stuff.
yeah, mix them in, so the next year's plants can use that in their growth.
I mean, I think I'd like to get in a system where we'd plow or we'd take our inline ripper and go out to do a field every year and do it every 3 years. Do a few fields. Just break up the soil, just
Yeah,
break it up,
do some
get
deep
compaction out of there.
tillage. Yeah, I can see that.
Or disc ripping is just blowing your organic matter out of the water, pretty much.
Yeah. There's a
That's what
dairy.
was.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
But there's dairy close to where I live, and they I hate to say they screwed yourself on because they do no till. They do corn and rye, and they chop the rye and they chop the corn for the dairy. But basically, where I guess they didn't put the slurry down before they planted the rye, but they planted the rye and waited until it got like an inch tall, and then spread the slurry over it. They have a mess. It's like barely any rye in fields where they got tracks and then big ass tractors run. Where they get a custom crew to come in. And they run. I know who it is. They run fence.
Big tanks.
Yeah, they run them whole or Gale, whatever. They got. Well, no, they sold them. Now they run like Kenworth T800s with like I don't know how big, like big ass mud tires, and then they run tankers behind it and pump it. Or spray or whatever.
Trucks are some of the worst things for compaction. If
Yeah,
you're doing
definitely.
like that. And then doing it over rye when it's growing. We should have done it before. That's what we do. We'll plant our rye. Well, before that, we'll spread manure and do some vertical tillage over it. And plant your rye, and then next year, Dad's thinking about combining some of the rye. Or this year, I mean.
Yeah.
Straw. And we usually just buy it all, but who knows, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be
Just thinking about it.
good to make some of your own straw.
Well, I'd like to get a few videos of it. I don't know, I'd like wheat harvest. It'd be fun.
Where my dad works, they deal with wastewater, which is human. Yeah. And who hauls it out, I guess who they basically sell it to. They truck it up to Pennsylvania and basically hook up hoses to the tankers. And then, Cameron, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. They're running big old like staggers and all that.
Oh,
They'll run like strip till manure.
It's like it looks like they're doing tile almost over ground,
yeah,
connected to the pit, and then it goes. It's a drag line system, and the tractor just has a hose and a ripper pretty much behind it, and then puts it in. That's some of the fastest way to move manure instead of hauling it with big tanks from field to pit.
They oh, I forget what it's called. It's dry. It's like pretty much dry, human. But they use them rear end. Oh, what is it? I can't remember. It's a them Coon rear end dispersers or whatever, them big ones, and they run them on. What was it? Magnums, I think.
Coon slingers
Yeah, it's not the
or
size,
vertical.
but it's, I don't know. I
It's
think it's
probably a
vertical.
vertical beater. Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
don't
work
know
good for
much about Coon.
solids because slingers they're good with liquid slop and frozen chunks, but they unload really slow, which sucks. But or vertical beater, you can cover ground faster, but the only problem is you can't haul slop on a vertical beater or a box spreader really. That'll leaking.
People around me, all they run is like the dairy that I was telling you about. They run like it's a big old spreader. It's like a 3-axle spreader for dry, but I forget what it was. But people around me, they don't.
Believe us?
Yeah, Spike's position. Yeah, I mean, being there's not any like dairies and stuff like that around me, that you don't see any manure spreaders.
Yeah, dairies and cattle farms been leaving us like there's no tomorrow when it comes to that because everybody's getting lazy with it or they're selling out because I know there's a few crop farmers and stuff. You'll see them. They just can't stand working with cattle because too lazy to walk out in the yard or something, you know.
Yeah.
You back
Um,
4840?
yeah, I don't know what happened. I was trying to tell you something about it.
You're talking to us about your dairy's manure or whatever.
Yeah, I was talking about very much dairies. The only people that pretty much run dairies is the Mennonites.
Gosh, I don't know where they get all their money from anymore.
I've bought
Um,
calves off of them and done bottle calves and sold them for beef.
we had to start raising ours this year. The guy that used to raise them quit.
Alright, well,
Hey, MB, I just noticed something. These this Kinsey planter doesn't have any ground textures where the dirt's flying up.
oh yeah, no, particle.
Yeah, no particle.
Yeah, particle animations and stuff, yeah. Alright,
Which
well, I'm
kind of
gonna end up
sucks.
wrapping up the live stream here, so, thanks everyone who came out and watched the stream, and, talk to you guys tomorrow, because I'll probably be doing a couple live streams, so, thanks for watching.